to all you beautiful souls, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you here for the first time, my name's Cheri. I'm an intuitive tarot reader, message bearer, and light worker. Today's tarot reading is a look at March 2022. So whatever March brings for you, that's what we're going to be looking at today. Now, for reading selection, we have reading number 1 with the obsidian, reading number 2 with the rose quartz, reading number 3 with the tiger's eye, reading number 4 with the turquoise, and reading number 5 with the green aventurine. All right, so if you already have an intuitive selection method chosen, go ahead and pause the video, make your choice, and I'll see you in your reading. Now, for anyone who would like a little bit of assistance honing in with their intuition, I'll lead a short breathing exercise. Let's begin by closing our eyes. Take a slow, deep breath in. Hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Slowly release, letting your cares and worries float out of your body on your breath. Another slow, deep breath in. Hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Slowly release, asking which reading is for you. Another slow, deep breath in. Hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Slowly release. Now, one of the crystals or a number between 1 and 5 may just pop into your mind. If that happens, select that reading. If not, don't worry. One more slow, deep breath in. Hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Slowly release. Now, when you're ready, open your eyes and select the reading that calls out to you the most. Trust your first instincts. That's your intuition. All right, for reminders, we have reading number 1, reading number 2, reading number 3, reading number 4, and reading number 5. Go ahead and use the timestamps in the comments and description to jump ahead to your reading, and I will see you there. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 1 with the black obsidian. All right, that's a protection stone. So it's a protection stone. So you might consider carrying some black obsidian with you. Now, your first message of the reading is transformation. So you are going through a transformation in March 2022. Now, let's see what situations you'll encounter and blessings you'll receive in March. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us any significant situations or blessings that group number 1 will receive in March. Now, I am going to shuffle and then cut the deck, and we'll deal right off the top. Okay. All right. So you start with the Page of Swords. So someone's paying really close attention, but that is followed immediately by the Sun. So that is actually a good, it's a good thing. It's a following your, paying attention to your path, following your path. The Sun is growth. So the Sun takes any negativity out of this Page of Swords. Now, you also get the 9 of Coins, which means you need to reward yourself a little bit with something of a material nature to help draw in your abundance. Next, you get the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups with the Sun is beautiful. The Sun is growth. The Ace of Cups is a new beginning. this looks absolutely wonderful for you. So there's a new emotional beginning for you in March 2022. It would be a good idea for you to spend a little bit of money on yourself. And yeah, pay attention to the details of your transformation. Now, let's get the Tarot Grand Lux and see what other situations you'll encounter or additional advice regarding these situations, whatever the spirit guides want. Okay. Ace of Coins. Okay, so a new beginning of a financial nature. Queen of Cups, an emotionally mature energy. You know, someone who's ready for this Ace of Cups over here. Ten of Wands. Okay, so some of you are feeling a little overwhelmed with the transformation you're going through. But Three of Wands, you've got good news coming in. Some of you could be traveling as well in the month of March. So you have this new emotional beginning that you're strong enough for, that you're emotionally mature enough to deal with, and it is going to be such growth for you. You know, for some of you, this is a new relationship. For some of you, this is a new creative interest. But it is a very emotional beginning. Now, the Ace of Coins is a financial, material, worldly beginning. So this could be you stepping into a new career, this transformation being a promotion of some sort for you in March, possibly. The Ten of Wands is, it's an overwhelming feeling. So we'll get Oracle for it and see how you step out of it. And then the Three of Wands is travel and good news coming in. And it's just, you know, it's just a beautiful energy. Now, let's see what the angels have to add to your reading. And then we'll get Oracle for all the tarot. So, seek within. All right, so the angels are telling you you need to meditate a little bit. You need to go inside yourself, see exactly what you want, so it's not overwhelming for you. Now, I want to get Moonology for this Ten of Wands right here. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, for the Ten of Wands, please. What do you need to release? All right, there is something you can release that's going to get you out of this overwhelming feeling. There's something that you're putting your energy into or something like that that is no longer serving you. So figure out what you need to release and let it go so that this overwhelming feeling in the Ten of Wands can go by the wayside. Now, let's take a look at Queen of the Moon for the Ace of Coins. So for the Ace of Coins, nourishment. All right, so this is a very foundational beginning for you. It's nourishing for your soul. Now, Queen of Cups out of Queen of the Moon as well, please. Surrender. All right, so you are strong enough to surrender to the divine and let these beginnings start for you. Let, you know, transform as you are transforming and follow this new path that's laid out for you. Now, let's see what the the spellcasting oracle has to say for the Three of Wands. Family. All right, so this is your soul family, your actual family. It's family time. It's possibly, you know, kids coming to visit, grandkids coming to visit. It's spending time with family, and really bonding with your family. And some of you will be traveling to see your family, or you'll have your family traveling to see you in March with the Three of Wands over family. So this looks, transformative for you, but in a very good way. You're just going to have to surrender and let that beginning happen. Now, for the Transparent Tarot, which is so brilliant with the Sun and the Ace of Cups, let's see what comes out of the Spellcasting Oracle for it. Commitment. Okay, so some of you making a commitment to yourself, some of you making a commitment to somebody else in March, some of you making serious commitments to your family even, but there's going to be commitments that are made with this new beginning, and you are absolutely strong enough for it. Let go of whatever doesn't serve you, because this looks fantastic. Now, let's see what the Sacred Light Oracle has to add. Universal Merkaba, a sacred purpose, you have the answer, lucid dreaming. All right, so you guys are protected with the Universal Merkaba. You are functioning in whatever your sacred purpose here is, because you've got this beautiful new beginning where you're making a commitment of some sort. Now, this also says lucid dreaming, so pay attention to what's going on in your dreams. Your spirit guides may be trying to speak to you. Now, speaking of spirit guides, we'll get a message from the guides. Never judge another. Okay, yeah, don't judge yourself too hard either. But don't judge others. Let everyone do what they're going to do, and you just do you. You are transforming here into a wonderful, wonderful new existence. Things are coming together for you. Everything just looks good. And there's a little bit you need to release. But other than that, this is a fantastic transformation. But change itself can be hard. So just take a deep breath. And let's see what the little Star Seeds deck has to say for you. All right, we'll cut to it. Truth. See your light, know your power, have the courage to walk your truth. Yeah, you can do this. You're on this wonderful path. You get free spirit. To be a free spirit is to float without walls, to fly without judgment, and to love without conditions. So that is another time we're seeing that judgment there. So just make sure you're, not judging yourself too harshly, not judging others. Finally, you get strength. You are being guided by the cosmos. Stay strong. A positive outcome is assured. So yeah, this is definitely a very positive look at March 2022. You've got some of you moving into new careers, promotions, that sort of thing. You've got the emotional strength that you need to just surrender to the universe as you step into this Ace of Cups. It's overflowing with emotion and, happiness. There's a commitment that's going to be made somewhere, whether you're making the commitment to yourself, to your significant other, whatever it is, there's a commitment that's going to be made in March, and it's going to be very positive in the long run. Now, release what you need to release to step out of this overwhelming energy and enjoy your time with your family. Remember that you are protected, and transformation can be hard, so seek within, do your meditation, really connect to the earth as you go through these changes, and everything is going to come out perfect. All right, that is all I have for reading number 1. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader today. Thank you for clicking the like and subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 2 with the rose quartz. All right, your first message of the reading is life purpose. So yeah, March is going to have you headed towards your life purpose. Now, let's see what the Transparent Tarot has to say about your March. So, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, please speak to us clearly through the Transparent Tarot, showing any significant events or blessings that group number 2 can expect for March 2022. All right, I'll shuffle till it feels like it's ready, and then we'll cut and deal right off the top. Okay. There we go. Okay. So in March, you start with the Page of Pentacles. That is financial opportunities. Now, you've also got the Five of Swords. So, and you see how they're like lined up with each other? You've got a new opportunity coming, but you are so worried about the situation. You are kind of, you need to pay attention to that opportunity that's coming in. Now, you also get the Two of Wands. That is partnerships that really benefit you, whether it's creative or romantic. It can be a business partnership as well. It's partnership in the Two of Wands. Now, you've also got this Ten of Cups. So something is ending. Something dramatic or not even necessarily dramatic, just, kind of unexpected is ending. But it's ending for this Phoenix to come out and overcome the worry and the ending. All right, so in March, you guys are going to get a second chance with that Phoenix, which is judgment. There will be an ending of some sort for you to kind of navigate through. There is some worry in that Five of Swords that doesn't need to be there, so just relax and know that you're coming into a beautiful second chance in March of 2022. Now, let's see out of the Tarot Grand Lux what other situations there are in March 2022 for group number 2. All right. Three of Cups. There's going to be celebrations. That can also say something about pregnancy and birth in that Three of Cups. So just, take it as it resonates for you. Page of Swords. So someone paying a little bit too close of attention. Queen of Swords. All right, that's probably you. It could be someone that's you're interacting with. But the Queen of Swords is very protective. She, says what she thinks, and she really will protect herself and those around her. This Page of Swords is somebody paying too close of attention. It could be a social media thing, but the Queen of Swords is on top of it. So there's no worries there. Now, you also get the Ten of Cups. That's a beautiful, happy home life. So this looks really great for March. Like, by the end of March, you're in a Ten of Cups energy. Your, Queen of Swords energy comes out for this Page of Swords, because it could be anything from someone following you on social media to someone, observing you for whatever purpose at your job. I mean, the Page of Swords is something like that kind of energy. But the Queen of Swords comes out and immediately afterwards and says, hey, no, that's not going to happen. We're going to stick with this Three of Cups energy all the way into the Ten of Cups. Now, let's see what the angels have to add to reading number 2, please. Archangel Chamuel. She is the Archangel of Love. So that's beautiful. That Two of Wands can represent meeting your it can represent your partnership with your significant other flourishing. So you've got some possibility for movement in the love direction, especially with Archangel Chamuel coming out. If you are not wanting the pregnancy part of the Three of Cups, then just make sure you take care of yourself and plan accordingly. Now, the Ten of Cups, well, you know what? Let's start with Moonology for the Page of Swords. Because I know the Queen of Swords is here to deal with the Page of Swords. All right, you got a win-win outcome forecast. So whoever's paying too much attention, it's not going to cause any kind of problems. You're going to win in the long run. Now, I'd also like Moonology for this Queen of Swords, please. Bring love into the situation. Okay, so make sure everything is tempered with love. You know, everything is coming from a place of love, especially when you're having to act in the Queen of Swords, because that's kind of a sharp-tongued energy. You know, she doesn't have a lot of tact in her energy. So bring love into the situation and, you know, kind of take the edges off that Queen of Swords. Now, let's see what Queen of the Moon has to add for the Three of Cups. The Void. All right, so this is the beginning. Celebrations are the beginning for you. You're moving into this Ten of Cups in the month of March, probably. Like, this is saying your life purpose is, you know, you're fulfilling part of your life purpose. You're moving into this beautiful, happy home life. Now, the Ten of Cups is abundance. All right, yeah, no, you are walking into abundance, whether you live alone or you live with family, I mean, just whatever your living situation is, it is blessed and you feel comfortable in it and you have an abundance. Now, let's see what the Spellcasting Oracle has to say for the Transparent Tarot. Dreams. All right, you guys need to pay attention to your dreams because your spirit guides and angels are trying to talk to you that way. So pay attention to your dreams. You are getting a second chance somewhere after there's an ending. Like, there is definitely an ending here, but there's a second chance at something beautiful. This, you know, happiness with abundance and celebrations even in the beginning. You're advised that a win-win outcome is forecast, so things look really good for you. Now, let's see what the Sacred Light Oracle has to add. Spirit guides, looking for signs, philosophical discussions, supervision. All right, your spirit guides are trying to reach you through your dreams, through tarot readings, you know, the parts that resonate. Your spirit guides are all over that. So just look for the signs that your spirit guides are sending you. They're trying to communicate with you. Now, let's see out of the messages from the guides deck. Death is an illusion. Okay. So when you get death is an illusion, that's someone trying to come through who has passed on and is still trying to communicate with with their loved ones. So I'm going to open the floor to whatever's behind that. I mean, death is an illusion. It's just the changing of energy. Now, messages that need to come through for death is an illusion. If you're talking to somebody here. Whoa, that's too many. I mean, that's way too many. Like 2 or 3 cards, please. All right, that's 1, that's 2, that's 3. Okay. King of Wands. 2 of Wands. 7 of Swords. Okay. So what this message is saying is you are under the protection of the King of Wands as you step into new partnerships. And there may be something that you're just hanging on to a little too tightly with the Death is an Illusion card. So you're going to heal at your own rate because you lost someone. For whoever this is for, just know that you're being watched over, and you know, they're keeping an eye on you. Now, I would like to get some starseed cards for reading number 2. Start with gratitude. Universal love shines through the miracles of life all around you. Okay. You also get signs. The universe has been gently nudging you forward by revealing to you signs and synchronicities. And then finally you get inner worlds. Your external world is a reflection of your inner world. All right. So this March looks fantastic. You are dealing with some sort of issue where someone's really paying attention to the details about you, and you've got a win-win outcome. So you'll deal with it, you know, with the Queen of Swords energy. Just make sure you bring love into that situation. You're stepping into abundance by the end of the month. You've got celebrations at the beginning of the month. Death is an Illusion came out, and so, you know, somebody, they're just trying to tell you they're watching over you, and you can move forward and don't hang on too tight to, you know, let yourself recover. Now, that is all I have for reading number 2. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader. Thank you for clicking the like and subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 3 with the tiger's eye. All right, your first message of the reading is finding. So you're going to be finding things that you love in March. Now, let's see what significant events there are or energies you'll be dealing with during the month of March 2022. All right, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please speak to us through the cards. All right, so I'll shuffle till it feels like it's ready, and then we'll cut and deal right off the top. One more. Okay. Now let's get this crystal real quick to hold them up. All right, so you start with the King of Wands. The King of Wands. You start with the King of Wands, which can be a creative project that you're going to step into in March. It can also be a romantic love interest. Now, next you get the Emperor, which is you taking a power role in your life. That is followed by the Hermit. So there's some alone time that you're going to be spending, and you can use it productively. Now, finally, we get the Empress, which is foundational. So look at all this major arcana you've got coming out on the King of Wands. It's saying that, yeah, you're going to have some alone time, but you can use it productively. Everything is on stable foundations. You can step into a power role in your life and decide which way it's going to go, you know, and lead yourself down the path that you desire. Now, let's use the Tarot Grand Lux and see what other situations you might encounter or wherever you might need guidance. Okay. Two of Swords. So some of you feel like you're in a stuck energy Ace of Wands, a brand new beginning you're passionate about. Two of Cups, some of you meeting your soulmate or deepening a relationship with your soulmate. And then the Hermit, again, that's the second time we're seeing the Hermit. There is some alone time in March for you. Even those of you that are meeting your soulmate or having a deepening relationship with your soulmate, you are still being affected by this Hermit energy. So there is some definite alone time for you in March. You're going to find fantastic things, though. There is... there's something you don't see your way out of right now as you're going into March, but we'll get Oracle to see what it is. And then the Ace of Wands says this is a beginning for you that's extremely passionate. It's very stable according to the Transparent Tarot. And, you know, there's even the soulmates coming out. So those of you who have met someone and are feeling like, you know, maybe they are your soulmate, in March it's going to kind of clear up and you're going to see whether you feel this connection with them or not. Now, let's see what the angels have to add before I get Oracle for all the tarot. Be accommodating. All right, so be accommodating with your angels, with yourself. You know, the universe is trying to bring good things into your life, so just be accommodating with whatever situation you find yourself in. Now, I am going to start with Moonology for that Two of Swords. So, for the Two of Swords, please. Be bold and make the first move. All right, so there is a stalemate for some of you, like where you feel like, you know, neither you nor the person that you're at odds with is going to make a move to change the situation. You're being told, be bold, make that first move, make peace where you need to have peace, and it's gonna bring you into wonderful energies. Now, I would also like Moonology for the Hermit, please. All right, luck is on your side. So that alone time that you have, use it wisely. You know, you can do all sorts of creative things, especially with this King of Wands down there. So luck is on your side. When you have time alone, use it to your best benefit. Now, let's see what Queen of the Moon has to say for the Ace of Wands. Wisdom. All right, so you are on a path to like life purpose and wisdom, and you're getting a brand new beginning in that same genre. So this is a beautiful beginning that has you stepping even closer to your authentic self. Now, the Two of Cups, it says gratitude. You should be grateful. Those of you that are stepping into your soulmate relationship, you should be grateful to the universe and, you know, express that gratitude on a regular basis, because finding your soulmate is one of the most amazing things you can ever hope to be grateful for. So, yeah. Now, let's see what the Transparent Tarot calls out of the Spellcasting Oracle. Justice. All right, so Justice saying balance. Yeah, you need to balance. There is, you know, the energy of you being in control of your life mixed with the energy of the Empress, which is very foundational, but also very compassionate. And now you have Justice bringing in the balance. So March will be a balancing month for you. You're going to move out of the Two of Swords energy all the way over into the Two of Cups energy for several of you. You know, several of you are meeting your soulmate in March. Now, don't be afraid of the alone time that you're spending. Luck is on your side. You're going to fall into this meeting. It's just going to happen. And when it does, be grateful for it. Now, let's see what the Sacred Light Oracle has to add. Celestial Channel. Hidden beauty, remaining optimistic, staying neutral. All right, so there is definitely a hidden beauty in many of you. You need to remain optimistic that all of these wonderful things are coming to you and you're stepping out of that stuck energy in the Two of Swords. Now, let's see what the messages from the guides deck has to add. Appreciate your talents. All right, yeah, appreciate what you're bringing to the table in your relationships. You are worthy of appreciation, and you're going to step out of the stuck energy into this new beginning, which is different for all of you, but it's a beginning you're super passionate about, and it takes you one step closer to where you want to go. Now, let's see what the Starseed deck has to add. All right. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, out of the little Starseed deck, please. Wait, something flipped. Choice. By staying conscious in your thoughts, you guide your journey in the direction of choice. That's what I was talking about with that King of Wands underneath all that stable energy. Now, you also get reflection. See all aspects of yourself through the reflection of the one who mirrors your hidden self. All right, so pay attention to who you are on the inside and those, secret goals, secret wishes. You have time to meditate and really look at what you want so that you can express it to the universe and the universe can bring it to you. Now, you get fruition. Rest assured, your dreams and visions will come to fruition. So you're absolutely stepping into what you want to step into in March. You've got dreams and visions coming true. You've got a brand new beginning with the Ace of Wands. There is some of you meeting soulmates with the Two of Cups, and plenty of time to meditate and figure out what you want in the Hermits. All right, that is all I have for reading number 3. Thank you for choosing me as your tarot reader today. Thank you for clicking the like and subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 4 with the turquoise. Now, your first message of the reading is courage. So you're going to take your courage with you into March 2022. Now, let's see what situations you'll encounter, what energies you'll interact with. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us March 2022 for group number 4. All right, I'll shuffle till I feel like it's ready, and then we'll cut and deal right off the top. Okay. All right, so you start with the Star. The Star is healing. The Star is a gift from the divine. You also have the Knight of Cups. That is a proposal of some kind. It could be a romantic proposal for you, or it could be a work proposal for you. Next, you get the Seven of Cups. So you've got lots of options coming to you in the month of March. Some of them are going to be really, really good, and some of them are going to be some stuff that you just shouldn't step into. So pay attention to the opportunities as they come to you. You're going to have lots of different options going in the month of March. Now, the Hermit comes out, so there will be some alone time, but you've got the Nine of Pentacles coming out right on top of the Seven of Cups. Now, the Nine of Pentacles is the need to reward yourself with something of a financial, material nature to allow your abundance to come in. So it may clear up the waiting for that Seven of Cups if you go ahead and do something nice for yourself. And finally, you get the Fool. You're at the beginning of a journey. You need to have courage. You know, there is wonderful things to be had for you in this journey. There's opportunities. There is proposals. There is a new youthful energy in the Fool itself that just says, you know, you could take on the world. So you're being gifted something from the divine. Don't forget gratitude. Now, let's see what other situations or guidance there is from the spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Page of Cups, so that's fun and socializing. Ace of Coins, so a new beginning of a financial resource nature. Ooh, the Lovers, some of you meeting that soulmate. Or really, you've got the Knight of Cups, so this is kind of beyond meeting the soulmate. This is like committing to the soulmate. So congratulations to those of you that are going to be committing to your soulmate in March. And the Queen of Cups. So you are absolutely strong enough to deal with any and everything that the universe has for you in the month of March. Now, before we get the oracle for all the tarot, let's get an angel card. Archangel Raphael comes out. All right, Archangel Raphael is the Archangel of Healing. So somewhere you need healing to step into these beautiful new things. You know, there's some emotional healing that's needed, and Archangel Raphael is working in everyone's life to, you know, really spread healing and compassion. Now, let's see what the Page of Cups draws out of Moonology. You and your loved ones are safe. Okay, so the Page of Cups represents celebrations, good times, getting together with people, you know, really socializing, and you and your loved ones are safe. So, you know, there are family things that you want to do, and you can. You guys are safe. Now, let's take a look at Queen of the Moon for that Ace of Coins. So, Queen of the Moon. Release. All right, you got to release something to step into that new financial material beginning. But whatever it is you release, it's going to make you feel so much better. Now, the Queen of Cups is your emotional maturity, and you get extremes. So you are, I mean, well, we've got the extremes card coming out next to the Lovers, and all this emotional strength. There are, I mean, it's going to be an interesting month for you. There are some extremes that you're going to be pushed towards with your, you know, with all of your emotional security and your emotional maturity. You're still going to get pushed to the limit a little bit by the extremes card. Now, let's see what the Spellcasting Oracle has to say for the Lovers. So, for the Lovers, please. Closure. All right, yeah, there's closure somewhere for this to open. You know, to step into the Lovers and this commitment, there has to be closure on something. It could be an old relationship. It could be, you know, issues from the past in this specific relationship. You know, this could be a reunion, and you need closure on what has happened before. But just take whatever resonates for you. There needs to be some closures before you step into your Lovers card. Now, I would also like Spellcasting Oracle for the Transparent Tarot. Forgiveness. All right, yeah, no, that's kind of where I was headed with the closure. There may need to be forgiveness. Someone may have hurt someone, and, you know, now we're kind of coming back together. There needs to be closure. You really are, I mean, you get pushed to extremes with regards to your emotional stability. But if you keep forgiveness in the forefront of your mind, it's going to take out some of that extreme. Now, let's see what the Sacred Light Oracle has to add. Light Seeker, Light Quest, Visionary, Mental Strength, Resilience. All right, you are absolutely resilient. There is definite healing needed. These are both, see the green? Green is a very healing color. And this is, you know, saying that you've got your mental strength going for you. You're on a light quest. You're a visionary. You know, you are resilient in the face of change. So you will handle these extremes without any trouble. And you just need to, you know, really give yourself some time for healing. Now, let's see what the messages from the guides say. Have an attitude of gratitude. So yeah, be grateful for everything the universe is giving you. Now, let's see what the Tiny Starseed deck has to add. You start with channel. You are a channel through which healing energy reaches the world. You also get surrender. Surrender your need to control the outcome. Just be with life in this present moment. All right, and what else for group number 4? Oh. Wisdom. See your adversaries as opportunities to expand your spiritual light. Yes, it's time for forgiveness for yourself, for others. It's time for forgiveness so that you can move on into this beautiful lovers situation. All right, that is all I have for reading number 4 today. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader. Thank you for clicking the like and subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 5 with the grain of venturing. All right, your first message of the reading is good luck. So luck is going to shine down on you in March. That is beautiful. Now, let's see what significant situations you'll encounter, whatever's in your best benefit for March 2022. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please speak to us through the cards, showing significant events for March 2022. All right, I will shuffle till I feel like the deck's ready, and then we'll cut and deal right off the top. Okay. Now, you start with the 5 of coins. So some of you are very, you may be having financial problems, or you're just really worried about financial problems. Next is the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is the protector. It represents you or someone around you that is, protective, kind of like a mama bear. Now, next you get the 5 of Swords. That's worry. That can be worry about home life. It can be worry about work life, but it's definitely some worry. On top of that, you have the King of Wands. So your fear is being dealt with by the King of Wands energy, which is a very loving, compassionate, passionate energy. It also says if you're starting something creative, it will go well for you. You don't have to worry. Now, you also get the 9 of Cups. That's a dream come true. So in all of this concern about finances and worry about your work life, in the concern and worry that came out in the Transparent Tarot, you are still covered by this dream come true that's headed your way for March 2022. Now, let's see what other situations, other guidance we can get out of the Tarot Grand Lux. All right, 7 of Wands. So where you put your energy, you'll win. 3 of Cups, celebrations, good times. Eight of Cups, something coming to a natural ending to take you someplace better. And the King of Wands again. So it's either a very passionate person that is very sure of themselves interacting with you. It could be you stepping into that kind of energy where you are just, you know, very passionate about everything. Or it can symbolize a creative project and you guys, you know, chasing your dream and lots of people finding it, you know, inspiring. So that is a beautiful energy. Now, before I get Oracle for all the tarot, I would like to get you an angel card. So, angels, for the best benefit of group number 5, please. Gratitude. All right, absolutely have gratitude for all of the wonderful things you're being given, and it will help bring in your abundance. Now, for the 7 of Wands, where there's fighting to hold your position, you get the end of a tough cycle approaches. So the fighting is almost over. Like, you've been fighting to stay afloat, not necessarily financially, but in your dreams, you've been fighting to, you know, realize your dreams, to bring your dreams to fruition. And the end of that tough cycle approaches. You're not going to have that fighting anymore. Now, I would also like Moonology for the 8 of Cups. So for the 8 of Cups, please. Show the world the real you. So whatever is ending, let it end and be authentically yourself. Show the world who you truly are, because you are a gift to the universe. Now let's take a look at the celebrations and the 3 of Cups with Queen of the Moon. All right, you get resistance. So you are, you know, you are celebrating, you are bringing in this wonderful energy, and it's coming from your resistance. You know, you are deciding to choose happiness. Now, for the King of Wands, you get peace. That's beautiful. Peace is coming out for the passion, and it's kind of balancing. So for those of you who are artists, musicians, whatever your craft is, whatever it is that you do that you're passionate about, you can step into it right now. It's going to bring you peace. Now, let's take a look at the spellcasting oracle for Transparent Tarot. Financial health. Okay, that's interesting, because I just said this doesn't really look like a financial reading. But yeah, no, you guys will be blessed with financial health in March of 2022. So that is fantastic to hear. Now, let's see what the Sacred Light Oracle has to add for you. You get past life, a cultural experience. It is behind you. Regression. So whatever this tough cycle is, it's behind you now. You know, there could be, you know, karmic things of the past life that you're dealing with when you see the past life card. But just, that's for whoever's dealing with that. For the most part, it's just saying that your troubles are pretty much behind you. Now, let's see what your spirit from the messages from the guides says. Be yourself. So you're told to show the world the real you and be yourself. You are an amazing gift to the universe. You should be authentically you. Now, let's see what the little starseed deck has to add. All right, you start with surrender. Surrender your need to control the outcome. Just be with life in this present moment. And then you got ascension. Your soul is evolving to higher states of consciousness. You are ready for this. So yeah, there's lots of beautiful growth here. Things are, you know, heading in a great direction. Finally, you get blue flame. Connect to the blue flame, which is the light of pure love within you. All right, yeah, let your love shine. Your March looks fantastic, full of opportunities, and lots of, you know, passionate situations that are going to bring you peace. So be yourself, show the world who you are, and enjoy March 2022. All right. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader today. Thank you for clicking the like and subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye.